Shalom, everybody. Rabbi Edelstein here. Yeah, I'm here with this week's installment of Rabbi Ian 3, brought to you as always by MEOR DC. MEORDC.com is our website, or find us on Facebook. And I got to hurry even more than usual because it's Friday, lunchtime. Shabbos is coming. Let's get right to the point, folks. Okay, what happened on this day in Jewish history? That's a quiz bowl question for you. Well, we're going to look in the Torah to find out. Now, this is not this week's Torah portion. That would be Naso, the second Torah portion of the book of Bamidbar, the fourth book of the Torah. Numbers, read it. It's good. 2 thumbs up. But for a reason which will become clear in a second, I want to mention chapter 19 of the book of Exodus, because it tells us what happened in Jewish history on this very day that I'm talking to you right now. It says, in the 3rd month from the departure of the children of Israel from the land of Egypt, on this day they came to the wilderness of Sinai. That's the Jewish people. They had traveled from Rephidim, and they came to the wilderness of Sinai, and they encamped in this wilderness. And Israel encamped opposite the mountain. Which mountain? Mount Sinai. What's the day? The Torah says in the 3rd month from when the Jewish people had left Egypt, Nisan, ER, Sivan. That would be the month of Sivan. Okay? The Torah says a strange phrase, Bayom Hazeh, on this day. There's something special about the day. What day was it? Which day of the month of Sivan? Rashi tells us it was the first day of the month. It was Rosh Chodesh Sivan. On Rosh Chodesh Sivan, the Jewish people encamped opposite the mountain, that would be Mount Sinai, in the wilderness of Sinai, the mountain on which Moses would receive the 10 Commandments. The encampment, in other words, where the Jewish people would hear God speak, that was on Rosh Chodesh Sivan, the first day of Sivan. What's today? Rosh Chodesh Sivan. It's the anniversary of our encampment as a people opposite the mountain, preparing to accept the offer, which we did, to have a covenantal relationship with God and get the 10 Commandments, which was the prelude to the rest of the Torah. It's the anniversary. More than 3,300 years ago, it happened. We encamped, the Jewish people, opposite the mountain in the wilderness of Sinai. It's interesting. So why am I mentioning this now? Because Shavuos is 5 days away. Today's the first of the month of Sivan. On the 6th of Sivan is we as a Jewish people experience the wonderful holiday called Shavuos, which is the reliving of getting the Torah. So in real time, today is Rosh Chodesh Sivan. The Jewish people encamped at the opposite the mountain on Rosh Chodesh Sivan, counting down the days and the hours to hear God speak to them. And that's what we're doing right now as we anticipate the incredible holiday of Shavuos, underappreciated. It doesn't have matzah to make it famous, or a sukkah or booth in the back to sleep in to make it famous. But in a sense, it should be the most famous of all the Jewish holidays. We got the Torah, which contains everything else, matzah and sukkahs and everything else. And it was the purpose for why we left Egypt, to get the Torah. Oh, it's an important day. And camping in the wilderness. Well, I got to go. And you got to go. We'll say more, I hope, before Shavuos. But one point. It says the Jewish people encamped opposite the mountain. Actually, it says Israel encamped opposite the mountain. And it uses the singular. And Rashi says famous, immortal, beautiful words. The preparation to get the Torah was the Jewish people had to be unified. Like one person with one desire. We're one people. Actually, it's through the Torah that we really are one people. And we're going to celebrate the sealing of the covenant with God and getting the Torah this Tuesday night, God willing. Have a wonderful Shabbos. Celebrate this wonderful day. Don't go camping. Study some Torah. Have a great Shabbos.